Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're a Giants supporter, you know that this season has been quite a roller coaster. The NFC East is always intense, but what's happening right now could really shake things up. And I'm talking about the potential trade rumors, the strategic adjustments, and how it all ties back to one of the most elusive and dynamic players on the roster, Aaron Jones. Yes, you heard that right. The Vikings, a team that's been trying to find consistency in their run game, are apparently open to trading Aaron Jones. Just let that sink in for a moment. This isn't just a rumor, it's something that could have real implications for the Giants' future. The Vikings are currently sitting at a 4-3 record, but their run game has been inconsistent at best, averaging only about 110 yards per game. That's not terrible, but for a team that's trying to compete in a stacked NFC, it's clear they see room for improvement. And with their open stance on trading Jones, who has a career rushing total of over 100 yards, 50 rushing touchdowns, and an impressive 49 yards per carry, that's a move that could shift the balance of power in the division. Imagine a player like Jones, with his elusiveness, his ability to punch through defenses, coming to a team that desperately needs a boost in the backfield like the Giants. Now, let's talk about the specifics. Aaron Jones, a multi-time Pro Bowler, is not just a guy who can run the ball. He's a versatile threat out of the backfield. His career stats speak volumes. Over 100 rushing yards, 50 touchdowns, and a career average of 49 yards per carry. That's elite. And if you look at his recent performance, up until September 15, 2025, he's been somewhat hampered by a minor calf injury, rushing 18 times for 61 yards. That's about 3-4 yards per carry, which isn't quite his usual standard, but still shows flashes of his elusiveness. His EPA per carry, which measures how much a player positively impacts the offense, is at plus 0.15. Plus, he's got 5 receptions for 42 yards with a YAC, yards after catch, average of 3.8, indicating he's a threat both on the ground and through the air. What makes Jones even more appealing is his ability to evoke comparisons to Dalvin Cook, especially with his elusiveness, about 72%, and his PFF receiving grade, which stands at an impressive 89.0. This puts him above some other notable backs like Devin Singletary, who has a PFF grade of 84. So, you're getting a player who's not just a reliable rusher, but also a significant threat in the passing game, adding another layer of complexity for defenses. Now, let's not forget the context in Minnesota. The Vikings are considered underdogs with plus 6.0 odds to win the NFC, and they're currently led by quarterback Sam Darnold, whose inconsistency has raised some eyebrows. His QBR of 85.3 isn't terrible, but it's not exactly setting the league on fire either. The team's cap situation is tight, and many analysts see this potential trade as a strategic move, an adjustment similar to what the Packers did after 2024, restructuring their roster for a stronger push in the postseason. For the Giants, acquiring Aaron Jones could be a game-changer. The team, sitting at 2-6 in the division, is desperately in need of depth at the running back position. Cam Scatibo, who's been filling in, is out with an ankle injury, and Tracy Jr. has been overburdened, often asked to do too much. Jones would bring not only talent but also much-needed versatility, which is exactly what head coach Brian Daboll loves to build around. Daboll's offense thrives on dynamic playmakers, especially in zone scheme concepts where Jones could really shine. His addition could elevate third down conversions, which have been a struggle, going from 36% to a projected 43% with Jones on the field. That's a significant boost, especially considering how important third downs are in maintaining drives and controlling the game. On the other side of the coin, the Giants' offensive outlook could be transformed. Daniel Jones, already a key figure in the team's offense, would have an even more reliable weapon in the backfield. The projections for Jones in 2025 suggest he could rack up around 950 total yards, combining rushing and receiving, with his EPA per run increasing by 16%. That's huge for a quarterback who's been developing his game. His ability to extend plays and make smart decisions out of zone schemes is well documented, and he's shown that he can elevate the offense when given the right pieces around him. And speaking of the team's special teams, adding someone like Jones could have ripple effects there as well. His versatility and explosiveness could help the Giants' special teams units, cutting down on opponents' returns and giving the offense more favorable field position. The team has already shown a 12% improvement in this area, and Jones's presence could amplify that even further. This is the kind of move that might seem small on paper, but could have a profound impact on the team's overall performance, especially in close games. Now let's take a quick step back and consider the bigger picture. The NFC is fiercely competitive, but with the right moves, the Giants could position themselves as serious contenders. The odds for the NFC title sit around plus 30-0, but if they manage to pull off a trade for a player like Jones, those odds could shift dramatically, potentially dropping to plus 14-0. That's a tangible indicator of how much this kind of acquisition could change the narrative, especially when considering the playoffs and the chase for NFC dominance. And of course, the story of Daniel Jones is intertwined with all of this. He's become a pivotal figure for the Giants, not just as a quarterback, but as a catalyst for the team's offensive success. His projected total yards, combined with his improved efficiency, projected to increase his EPA per run by 16%, make him a true X-factor in playoff scenarios. His leadership and ability to perform under pressure are already well known, but adding a player like Aaron Jones would give him a true weapon in the backfield, a player who can take the pressure off and open up the offense. In fact, Jones's impact could be likened to some of the legendary players who have helped define Giants' history. Think about Tiki Barber, who set the standard for running back excellence in New York. Jones, with his elusiveness, his ability to make plays both on the ground and through the air, could be the spark that reignites the Giants' run game and helps forge a new dynasty. With a strong offensive line, a creative coaching staff led by Daboll, and a versatile back like Jones, the Giants could be on the verge of something special, something that could see them hoist NFC titles and chase Super Bowl glory in the coming seasons. But let's not forget, all of this is still in the realm of speculation and strategic moves. The NFL is unpredictable: injuries, game day performances, unforeseen circumstances, and that's what makes it so exciting. Still, the potential of this trade is fascinating. It's not just about acquiring a talented running back. It's about changing the entire trajectory of a team that's been hungry for success for years. The Giants have shown resilience, and with the right pieces, they could turn things around faster than many expect. So to all the Giants fans out there, keep your eyes peeled. The coming weeks could bring surprises, and if this trade materializes, it might be the turning point we've all been waiting for. Imagine a future where Daniel Jones and Aaron Jones lead the Giants to new heights, where they become a nightmare for defenses and a beacon of hope for the franchise's long-term success. That's the kind of story we love to cover, and I promise you there's more to come. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and remember, this is your channel for everything Giants right here. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Now, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the possibility of Aaron Jones coming to the Giants? Do you believe it's the move that could propel them into serious playoff contention? Or do you think the team should focus on other areas? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news and analysis. Thanks for being part of this journey, and as always, let's go Giants.